Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping in. Hey listen, I have been tagged in a wonderful pin tag that I wanted to be a part of, and the name of this pin tag is called Thanksgiving Pin Tag, and I was tagged by Nicole over at Irresistible Magic. She and Heather over at the Disney Housewife and Hope and Abby over at the Disney Sisters all got together and were thinking of what they had to be thankful for and came up with this wonderful pin tag. And I was so glad that Nicole tagged me because I definitely have a lot to be thankful for this year. And so anyway, I wanted to share that with you. So let's get started. I've got my phone back here. I've got my questions, and we will actually get started with this pin tag. Okay, so I will link everybody below. Nicole, Heather, Hope, and Abby. I'll link all of them and their channels down below, so you can go and check out their pin tag as well. Okay, so the first question on the pin tag is time for traditions. Share a pin that represents a family tradition. Okay, so I have got a couple categories that I actually selected a couple different things because I just couldn't make up my mind. And I just said, you know what, I'll show them both. And so with this first pin tag, my mother, God rest her soul, used to buy my boys a nutcracker of various different forms every year. A lot she would buy them nutcracker ornaments, and sometimes she would buy them the actual nutcracker and just, you know, different things. And that was just a tradition in our family for her to do that. And so, you know, my boys have their own Christmas tree, and so every year they have got so many ornaments that I'm like, I don't know where I'm going to put another ornament at. But anyway, it just touches my heart. It's so precious every year that I get to put those nutcracker ornaments on my boy's Christmas tree that came from my mother. So last year, Disney came out with a nutcracker pin set. It's a mystery box set, and as soon as I saw them, I'm like, I've got to have them. I've got to get these pins. And so then I started buying some boxes and then trading to kind of complete my set. So this is going to be my first pin set that I'm going to share with you about family tradition. Now the other pin that I've got to share is my immediate family, my husband and I and my boys. We always ride Peter Pan's Flight when we go to Magic Kingdom. And so I've got a pin to share of Peter Pan's Flight that my dear friend Karen over at Karen's USA Adventures actually gave me last year for Christmas, and I just love it. It's a beautiful pin signed by the artist, and so those are really cool, so I'm going to share those with you. So the first pin here is of the nutcracker set I was telling you about, my mystery box set, and here is Mickey. Now I'm going to leave them in the plastic sleeve I had in my pin book because there's quite a few of them, and it would just take a lot of time to pull each one out and show them separately. So I'm just going to zip through them while they're in the actual sleeve, and it doesn't look too bad, so I think we'll be okay. But here is Mickey and Minnie, Tinkerbell. Down here we've got Winnie the Pooh, we've got Pluto, Goofy, we have Stitch, and then we have Donald Duck. So that actually completes the nutcracker set. Okay, so the next pin I'm sharing with you, like I said, my family, we like to ride Peter Pan's Flight every time we go to Magic Kingdom. And this actually came from Disneyland Paris. And as you see, you got Peter Pan and Mickey, you got Tinkerbell back there, and you've got Big Ben, You've got a little boat here that says 1953. This is limited edition from Disneyland Paris. I think it's an edition of 425 if I'm not mistaken. And then I'll flip it around real quick so you can see the back and see where it was actually signed by the artist. And they actually signed the back of the pen as well. So beautiful, beautiful pen. I just love it. I love those pens. Okay, so let's go with question number 2. Okay, so the question is, pass the pumpkin pie. Share a pen with either a pie or a pumpkin on it. Well, that was pretty easy for me because I just recently traded for this Halloween party pen from Disneyland, and it is of Maleficent, and it has pumpkins on it, and it says Boo to You, and it's from the Not So Scary Halloween party for this year. So here is the actual pen. I think it's so pretty. You've got Maleficent and her raven. Then you've got the pumpkins here. It says Boo to You. And this actually it slides out. And you have a couple more characters there, but I don't have a clue who they are. So anyway, they're there. But look at this beautiful backer card. I just love that. I love that purple and the black. It is so pretty. And, you know, a lot of times the backer card is really an asset to the pen. I mean, it really helps present it. And I just love this one. I think it's beautiful. So that was question number 2. So let's see question number 3. Gather around the table, share a pen with a feast for Thanksgiving. Well, I don't have a pen that has your traditional big Thanksgiving meal that you're accustomed to, but I did have 2 pens, and this is my last category. I'm going to show you 2 pens, but I did have 2 pens, and one is it is a mystery box pen from the Food and Wine this year, and it is a Jiminy Cricket, and he has a huge plate of pasta and noodles. Now, to me, that's not a Thanksgiving meal for me, but anyway, it's a lot of food. It's definitely a feast, and I picked this pen up from the Disney Sisters because we met up with them this year when we went back in August, and we met up with them and did an unboxing of some of these mystery pens, and they just insisted that Melissa and I actually take one for ourselves. And so, you know what, I didn't have anything with Jiminy Cricket on it, and I think he's really cute, and so that's why I went with this one. So I thought that was really, really cool. And then the other pen I was going to share with you is, you know, for me, after I have a large meal, or, you know, go out to dinner for a nice meal, or Thanksgiving or Christmas, you know, I like to follow it up with a nice cup of coffee. And so I had another pen, which is my latte pen, and it is of Tinkerbell and Peter Pan. So I was going to share that one with you also. So here is the mystery box set from the Food and Wine, and it is Jiminy Cricket. And he has got a huge plate of pasta and meatballs. So here is my latte pen. We're going to follow up that heavy meal with a nice cup of coffee. You see Tinkerbell in the center of the coffee cup. And if you look outside the coffee cup, you actually see Peter Pan's hat. You see like the ears here going on. And then right down here, it looks like his little outfit. You know how it flares out. So love this. This is limited edition, and it's part of the latte series. So love that pen. Okay, so the next one, number 4, is let's give thanks. Share a pen with something that you are thankful for. So this one really kind of hits home for me. This year has been a tough year for our family, more so for my son Trip, who was diagnosed with lymphoma. And so I'm so thankful this year that he has a good prognosis. He's in remission. He's done with his chemotherapy, and now is currently going through his radiation treatments. But we'll soon be done with everything, and in January, heading off to college. And so my heart is full and so thankful for everything that's been going on for him. So how am I going to link a pen set to my son Trip. So what I have for you is a pen set that it is my Mickey's Memory. I have the whole set for the whole year, but this one was, I believe, October. It's 10, number 10 out of 12, and it is representing the year 2000. And that is the year Trip was born, was year 2000. And so that really touches me and kind of connects this pen to Trip. And I actually, now this is mine, but I actually bought him this exact pen set and gave it to him for Christmas last year because he was born in the year 2000. And so he has like a little small collection that he, you know, is in and out of, but I thought he would really appreciate that. So, so thankful for Trip this year. Here is the Mickey's Memories. Like I said, it is number 10 of 12, and we've got this beautiful green, and you've got Mickey over here, and if you can tell, it's just like a bunch of numbers and dots and stuff that you would see. I guess if you're a programmer, you would appreciate that. So not me, because I don't do any kind of programming, but anyway, here's the year 2000, and so love this pen set representing the year that Trip was born. Okay, so love that pen set, and just so thankful that everything's working out well for Trip. Okay, so the next one is number 5. After dinner nap, share a pen with a sleeping character or a Disney resort where you would like to take a nap. Well, that's pretty cool because you know what? Last year, Melissa and her husband Brad went to Disney around the Christmas holiday season, and I asked her to pick me up a couple of these. She was able to get me a couple of them, but it's the Happy Holidays 2018 pen, and this pen actually came from Disney Saratoga Springs Resort, and I just love it. And if you open it up, it's got Rapunzel and Maximus in it, and so I thought that was really cool. So nice pen, Saratoga Springs. So here is my 2018 Happy Holidays limited edition pen. It's from Disney Saratoga Springs Resort. Is this not a gorgeous pen? I love it. I just think it's beautiful, this purple or lavender color with a beautiful pink bow. And then when you open it up, you have Rapunzel and Maximus. Is that it? Maximus or Max? Yeah, Maximus, I think is his name. But anyway, nevertheless, the horse. And it has the horse in the Santa's hat and a scarf. And Rapunzel's holding a gift. And so, love this. I thought it was a beautiful pen. Okay, so love that Rapunzel pen. That is so cool. Okay, so next question. Number 6. Black Friday shopping. Share a pen with shopping represented. Well, I don't have a pen that represents shopping. What I think of when you say Black Friday, I think of people rushing and dashing here and dashing there, trying to get the sales, trying to get that special item for a loved one at a really good deal. And so, you know what? I thought of my dear friend Dash from The Incredibles 2. I thought that was just a good representation of Black Friday. And so I thought this would be really cool to share. This is from DSSH. It is limited edition, and I think this is limited edition 300, and it's from The Incredibles 2, and it is Dash, in which he is known for his speed, dashing here and there, and I just love this pen. It's so colorful and really, really cool, so I thought it would be really appropriate for Black Friday. Hey, so love my Dash. I thought that was a really cool pen. Okay, so guys, we're up to the last question. And so question number 7 says, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Share a Christmas pen. Okay, so again, I had Melissa pick this up for me last year during the Christmas season. You know, I began to have a Monsters Inc. collection. And you know what? Sometimes you just get sidetracked with other collections. Something new's popped up. And you know what? This just kind of fell by the wayside. I really didn't pursue it anymore. I had maybe 4 or 5 pins in this collection. But anyway, I was glad I had this because I think this is a really cool Christmas pin. But anyway, it is Happy Holidays limited edition 2018 from last year's Christmas season, and it's of Sully and Mike, and it looks like they're trying to build a snowman and maybe it's melting. So thought this would be really cool for the last question. Here we go with Mike and Sully, and I'm assuming this is trying to make a snowman. Maybe it's melting. Don't really know. I mean, if you watch the movie, you can see up here, it looks like maybe, is that snow cones or something? I don't know. But anyway, it's a Happy Holiday pin with snow, which made me think of Christmas. And so I love this pin. It's really, really nice. So anyway, this is the last one. Guys, so that is the last question. So that completes the pin tag. Guys, if you stuck with me this long, I really appreciate it. I just love sharing my pins, and more than that, moreover than that, I'm just so thankful for my blessings this year, and wanted to share some of those with you. So you guys, I'm going to tag one person, and I'm going to tag Melissa over at Pixie Dust and Peaches. Now, Melissa, you hadn't done a pin tag in a while. So, girl, get your stuff together because I want to see it. And so, anyway, y'all be looking out for Melissa's pin tag coming up. And I'm going to have to nudge her to get her in here to do this. But anyway, you guys, thank y'all so much for stopping by and sharing all this with me. If you're not subscribed, I'd love for you to. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I have another video coming out. Until I see you guys again, you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.